2, 1.
Hi, Baze.
Hi, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Angeli.
Hi, I'm Malia.
Hi, I'm Michaela.
Hi, I'm DJ.
I was 19, 20. Most impactful, not my first.
My first one was, I think I was like 14. It was going on to high school, and we've been friends for I think 6 or 5 years.
I think I was 18. I had just turned 18. And that was, I feel like it might have been my first, but I have a terrible memory. But it was probably like my most impactful.
I was 19.
21.
Wow.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Audio Tech.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mama.
And two. Okay, on your boards, I want you to write down whether you were the person that let go of the friendship, the one who tried to hold on to the friendship, or other. If other, please explain briefly. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Other.
Hold on.
For those of you who said other, care to explain?
Well, I think it really just came down to us going to different schools, and we were really young, we didn't have cars. Where we did hang out was at school, so it was just that we just stopped talking.
Kind of like a drifting.
Yeah,
Basically.
basically.
For me, I feel like it was a little bit of both, honestly. I felt like I was being let go of, and in that pain, I was trying to hold on, and then God led me to letting go. I think for me, it wasn't like we both let go and it was like one clean cut. It was more so like, oh, I'm kind of in your life, I'm kind of not, sort of there, but sort of not. So I couldn't say it was clean on either end.
For me, I'd say held on, because I think that for most of what happened after, it was me trying to figure out, how to still have a piece of them with me, and always trying to reach out despite not getting anything back. I sometimes thought it was unfair that I would oh, how could this person have so much access to me, but I can't have that much access to them. So that was I held on.
One word, keep it one word, dude. It's really easy for me to over-explain. Okay, worthless.
Mine would be liberating.
I think mine would be nostalgic when I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
My word is defeated.
My word is confused.
My advice would be, it's okay to be selfish and to cut off and let go of relationships that aren't fulfilling anymore, especially spiritually, you guys. But yeah, if it's not fulfilling, it's okay to cut them off. That's my answer.
I would just say that people come into your life for a reason. People come in different seasons in your life. God may bring this person in your life to teach you this. In particular to the friendship that I was talking about, that one, I feel like at a young age, that friendship really brought out my weirdness, and just the comfortability of being in a friendship. I guess I was able to be very authentic, and I feel like that is really, really, I guess, good to go through, because with that experience going to high school, that definitely made me less, I guess, worried about what people think of you. So yeah.
I'm gonna talk about both if that's okay. So biggest lesson. In the last question I said my word was worthless. That's how it made me feel, and for a while I let myself sit in that emotion for a really long time. And when I say that it was both me trying to hold on to a friendship that, as Mal said earlier, wasn't fulfilling to me anymore, that kind of led into it, that feeling of being worthless, because I had placed my identity in that friendship. Like, I had based my confidence on who they were instead of who God was. So if I could offer a piece of advice, it is to remember that your identity doesn't lie in other people. It doesn't lie in the people that you know or how other people value you, but it's on how God sees you, how God created you to be. And that's a terrifying lesson to take, especially from a friendship that held so much weight in my life. But through that friendship, I really learned that it's okay to feel the emotions that you feel coming out of a friendship breakup, but don't stay in it. And what I really learned from that is that I am made worthy of being, just existing and being a person and being who I am, who God created me to be. And from that brokenness, from that pain, and from that worthless feeling, God really allowed me to get stronger. So don't doubt the pain that you're going through. Don't doubt what you're going through and what God is putting you through, or allowing to happen to you, but know that there's a bigger purpose that is more beautiful, that will allow you to be more of who God has created you to be. Yeah.
So my one word was defeated, and that was my initial feeling of going through it, the breakup. And I felt really defeated because, like what I said, or how I kind of explained it earlier, was this person had all the access they had to me, but I had no way of reaching them. And that made me feel really defeated because there's like that feeling of not being able to communicate with them, not being able to kind of really voice what I'm feeling. But I think that the biggest lesson that I felt from it was definitely learning how to love from afar. I had no other choice but to love from afar, and I think that's so important to learn, is that there's going to be seasons in your life or people in your life that you can't love immediately or love right where they are, but you can still pray about them. You can still pray about them, pray for them, and still love them even if you have these negative feelings or this feeling of defeat. And yeah.
The biggest lesson or advice that I have is that it's okay to be alone, and don't let that fear keep you in relationships you're not meant to be in. Because I feel like oftentimes when it comes to friendship or romantic relationships or anything like that, there's this question of, well, if I let go of them, like, that's all I got. Pruning is this concept, like, I don't know if you guys like prune your plants or whatever, but basically it's this biblical concept where God removes the things that don't produce fruit. And the other girls said it, I don't know if I'm last in this video, but if I am, the other girls said it, like, don't forsake your spiritual maturity or like those spiritual relationships that aren't producing fruit, because God will bring you the people that you need to go to the places that he wants to take you next. And in that season where you are alone, or I should say where you feel alone, you aren't. God's just calling you to lean a little deeper into him and to understand the beauty of being his friend and being in relationship with him in a whole new level. And I know it's scary, and I know sometimes it seems like, Lord, if you're really for me, why would you leave me here alone on earth? Like, I know that you're here, but it'd be nice to have someone physically here. But know that he can handle those questions, and know that there's purpose in that time where you're physically alone, but you are never spiritually alone. So that is my biggest lesson and advice to you. I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, babes. We love you. We are praying for your friendship breakups. We'll be your friend.
Keep in touch. Keep in touch.
Love you.
Bye.
Can I have some chapchi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Things were happening.
That happened like right there.
Why am I nervous?
I know,
Ew. Should we say
Bye.
hello?